Hello fellow collectors and welcome to Long's Toys. Today we are taking a look at the DX Ultraman Tiga multi-type Guts Hyper Key from Ultraman Trigger. So this is the gimmick line this year, these hyper keys, which I'll be honest, look more like USB sticks or Gaia memories more than keys. But they're pretty cool. Some are going to be DX, some are going to be Candy Toy Gashapon. So kind of similar to the Wonder Ride books, the DX versions will have sounds on their own. The Gashapon and Candy Toy versions will not have sound, so that's a bit of a bummer. But they're all compatible with the Henshin device this year, which is the DX Guts Spark Lens, as you can see over here on the side. So like I said, this was kind of the preview item. It came out about 2 weeks or so ago. I had a little bit of difficulty tracking it down because when the pre-orders went up on HLJ, I thought it was just the Trigger multi-type key being sold separately because, let's be honest, Trigger and Tiga look very similar. I know they're supposed to, but it fooled me. So I had to get this one from Amazon Japan, but it's finally here so we can take a look at it. I think it's going to be a lot of fun. I think it looks like kind of a neat gimmick. Taking a look on the back, it does have a button and it does have a speaker here, so it will make its own sounds. And then it's just showing how you can put it in both versions of the Spark Lens. It does have a kind of a gun mode and then the actual transformation mode. And it's also compatible with the sword as well. You can plug them into the sword, which is actually pretty cool. So pretty standard packaging. It's just kind of on this card here in this plastic. But you get to see Tiga over here on this side, which makes sense. So we'll go ahead, we'll get this one out of the packaging, and we'll take a closer look. So here it is out of the packaging. I have to say it looks pretty cool. Definitely doesn't really look like a key to me. Definitely a USB stick or even a Gaia memory. You can see it's got a bit of butt to it, but that's where you put the batteries in. So this is where you would pull the tab out. If you ever had to replace the batteries, you just unscrew this little panel right here. It's got a rail system on the back, which I assume is how the Spark Lens and the sword are going to read them. And then you can see here on the front, you have a nice picture of Tiga multi-type, and it's labeled U10. So I'm assuming each of these is going to have its own number. And it's very tiny and kind of hard to see, but you can see the Guts logo is kind of etched in there. Kind of just have to, that's perfect. Guts select. Just have to get the light to hit it just right. But then there is a speaker here on the front. Now there are two buttons here on the top, which I'm assuming when you insert it into the various devices, it's going to push down some combination of these two to get more sounds out of it. But using it on its own, it has this button here on the side that you press down. So it just says Ultraman Tiga multi-type if you press it again.
Ultraman Tiga multi-type.
So it's just going to keep saying that over and over again. But if we hold this down,
Sound mode.
enter sound mode, and then we get 4 different sounds.
Ultraman Tiga multi-type.
So that's the transformation sound. I guess just a random attack sound there. So that's his beam attack. And then that's a color timer for when he's running out of energy. So pretty cool. If we hold this down again,
Hyper key mode.
switches it back to the normal mode. Now, if you are cycling through the 4 sounds and once you get through all 4, you hit it again, it's just going to continue to cycle around. So that's pretty much all there is to do with this one on its own. But I still think these are going to be kind of fun. I'm very excited to try them in the various devices. I do have the DX Guts Spark Lens on its way to me, so when I do get that, I'll bring this one back and we can try it out. And eventually when I get the sword as well, we'll try it out in there as well. So, pretty cool. I like it a lot. Nice purple. They're going to be different colors. There's red ones, there's blue ones for Power Type and Sky Type. And I think there's a light blue one coming out later on for Zet. So I'm assuming they're going to do past Ultraman. I don't know if they'll all be deluxe. Probably some will be deluxe, some will be Gashapon, some will be Candy Toy. So far, everything we've seen for the Gashapon and Candy Toys have just been monsters. And I know on the show, they've had civilians use the Spark Lens just in the gun mode, and they can use the different monster keys to kind of fight back themselves with the different monster attacks and everything like that. So the Gashapon and Candy Toy ones won't have sounds themselves, but they'll be able to trigger sounds in the Spark Lens, so that should be pretty cool. So yeah, I like this one a lot. I definitely recommend checking it out. I'm excited for the future of this line. I'm really excited to see what we get. I'm hoping we get more DX. Maybe they'll do all the Ultramen as DX and just do the monsters as Gashapon Candy Toy. We'll have to wait and see. But yeah, so far pretty fun to play with, and I'm excited to check it out in the Spark Lens and the Sword when those eventually come out. But let me know what you guys think. I want to hear from you. Tell me what you think in the comments below. Please like, share, and subscribe. Hope you guys enjoyed the video, and as always, thanks so much for watching.